Breaking tonight, FBI and ICE just raided a Texas sheriff's own mansion and found a cartel tunnel running straight under the Rio Grande.
Breaking. FBI uncovers massive cartel tunnel under Texas sheriffal mansion. Federal agents just exposed the deepest betrayal pent. Cartel tunnel beneath a sheriff's home.
4:47 a.m., Eagle Pass, Texas. The pre-dawn fog over Val Verde County hung thick as FBI HRT operators and ICEHSI agents converged on the fortified mansion of Sheriff Vincent Morales. Battering rams struck reinforced doors. Flashbangs illuminated the darkness. Helicopter blades thundered 200 feet overhead. In those first 90 seconds, 14 simultaneous warrants executed across 9 locations. 187 arrests. 12.3 tons of narcotics seized. Foresti Prosti. 5.1 tons of cocaine, 4.2 tons of fentanyl, 3 tons of methamphetamine, $47.8 million in cash recovered, 289 firearms confiscated, including 62 AR-15 style rifles with filed serial numbers, 41 vehicles impounded. But the true shock waited beneath the marble floors of the sheriff's own residence, a 2.1-kilometer tunnel complete with electric rail carts, LED lighting, ventilation shafts, and reinforced concrete walls, running straight under the Rio Grande into Piedras Negras, Mexico. What lay beneath the lawman's fortress would expose the deepest institutional betrayal in modern Texas history. If you want the full truth, hit like so this story reaches more people. The investigation began 19 months earlier with a single whistleblower. In March 2023, a veteran deputy in the Val Verde County Sheriff's Office contacted the DEA in San Antonio. He described late-night deliveries at the Morales mansion, unexplained cash deposits, and a missing persons file involving a 19-year-old woman named Sofia Ramirez from Austin, whose family suspected cartel involvement. Routine surveillance followed. Thermal imaging drones captured heat signatures exiting the property at 2 a.m. License plates traced to shell companies registered in Houston and Dallas. A traffic stop in Laredo by Texas DPS uncovered 210 kilograms of fentanyl hidden in produce trucks. The manifest listed a logistics firm partially owned by Deputy Raul Santiago, Morales' second-in-command. Encrypted phone intercepts, authorized under federal warrants, referenced the boss in the big house, and monthly payments routed through offshore accounts in Panama. The numbers were staggering: $14.2 million in bribes over 5 years, 47 documented shipments, links to both the Sinaloa Cartel and CJNG. Every trail pointed to the same man. Sheriff Vincent Morales had been living a second life. Maps filled the walls of the Joint Command Center in San Antonio. Red markers tracked 17 sites: Eagle Pass Mansion, Laredo warehouses, Houston stash houses, Dallas distribution hubs, San Antonio safe houses, and 3 cross-border drop points near Ciudad Acuña. FBI Special Agent in Charge, Elena Vargas, coordinated with ICEHSI Agent Marcus Hale and DEA Special Operations Director Thomas Riley. U.S. Marshals prepared high-risk apprehension teams. The order came at 3 a.m. from FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C. Execute. Agents moved with speed and purpose. This was not chaos, it was precision. 5:12 a.m., Eagle Pass, Texas. The mansion perimeter fell in under 4 minutes. FBI HRT breached the front gates with armored vehicles. ICEHSI agents cleared the grounds room by room. Resistance erupted in the east wing. 3 armed guards opened fire. Tactical teams returned controlled bursts, all neutralized. Sheriff Morales was located in the master study attempting to shred documents. He was taken into federal custody without further incident. In the basement behind a false wine cellar wall, agents discovered the tunnel entrance. Steel blast doors, industrial lighting, rail carts still loaded with fresh duffel bags. K9 units alerted immediately. The air inside carried the sharp chemical scent of processed narcotics. Teams in respirators descended, body cameras recording every meter. 1.8 tons of cocaine bricks lined the first 300 meters. Stacks of vacuum-sealed cash followed. The deeper agents dug. The more the operation revealed itself. Type yes if you want to see all targets hit at once. Simultaneous raids struck with surgical force. In Laredo, DEA teams secured a warehouse holding 2.9 tons. Houston tactical units hit 2 residences, recovering $12.4 million and 19 suspects. Dallas Marshals arrested 28 additional distributors. In San Antonio, ICEHSI contained a transport hub with 41 vehicles modified for hidden compartments. Across the border, Mexican Federal Police in Piedras Negras executed companion warrants, detaining 45 CJNG operatives linked to the tunnel exit. The entire operation spanned 11 hours. Perimeters secured, evidence chains established. No civilian casualties. The shock spread faster than news alerts. Back inside the mansion, room-by-room discoveries continued. Hidden safes behind bookshelves yielded encrypted hard drives and coded ledgers. One notebook listed 187 names with payment amounts, $75,000 monthly to Morales himself. False walls concealed another 3.2 tons of fentanyl pills ready for distribution. Surveillance footage from internal cameras showed cartel Lieutenant Javier Ghost Mendoza entering the residence 14 times in the past year. Financial trails traced $14.2 million through Panama shell companies into Morales family accounts. Offshore records in Colombia confirmed money laundering routes tied directly to Sinaloa leadership. This was not minor crime. This was systemic infiltration at the highest level of local law enforcement. The line between law and crime had been erased. The network exposed stretched far beyond one mansion. Organizational charts recovered from encrypted drives mapped a 5-year operation. Sheriff Morales sat at the center. Through receiving direct payments from both Sinaloa and CJNG for safe passage of 12.3 tons annually. 9 Valverde deputies were on payroll. 23 U.S.-based operatives coordinated distribution to Austin, Houston, and Dallas. International connections ran through Piedras Negras, Monterrey, and ultimately Colombian suppliers. The tunnel itself, engineered with engineering precision, had operated undetected for 37 months. Thermal imaging confirmed nightly movements. Ledgers documented 320 overdose deaths linked to these shipments in Texas communities alone. Families shattered, neighborhoods hollowed out, seniors and children lost to laced product. The human cost was not abstract. It was measured in names like Sofia Ramirez, pregnant at 19, found dead from fentanyl in an Austin motel. Trust inside institutions weakened. By 2 p.m. the same day, 187 individuals were in federal custody. Assets seized totaled $68 million, including the mansion itself. Community leaders in Eagle Pass issued statements of disbelief. The Texas DPS launched an internal review. Federal briefings in Washington confirmed the operation had compromised border security for half a decade. The institutional damage was incalculable. Comment corruption. Below if this level of betrayal shocks you. This was not the act of one corrupt official. It was the calculated erosion of everything law enforcement is sworn to protect. For years, Sheriff Vincent Morales had worn the badge while selling the very communities he swore to serve. Behind the ordinary facade of county government, something darker was evolving. The numbers remained staggering. The betrayal runs deeper than any single raid can erase. Yet the response proved something essential. When federal agencies act with unity and precision, no fortress, not even one built beneath a sheriff's mansion, remains impenetrable. The fight against this level of corruption demands constant vigilance. American values of trust, security, and democracy rest on the integrity of those who wear the uniform. When that line dissolves, every citizen pays the price. Share this video so communities understand what was hiding in plain sight. If this shocked you, comment betrayal below. Subscribe for more stories that expose the truth no one else will tell. This is only the beginning. The fight continues.